What's going on in y'all's world?
Um,
Just finish the paper.
this
Yeah,
was
Yeah,
yeah.
I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah.
it's a real pain in the ass. And
What's going on in y'all's world? Why am I getting a repeat of myself?
are you hearing feedback? I
I,
turned
I I just heard I just said what I said like 2 seconds ago, and then I heard myself again. I was
Do it
like,
again.
because I was putting there was going on YouTube, and I have to always turn the sound down because we
oh,
do it
so you
live.
guys do have a delay when I fucking cuss like a
We
sailor.
do, but we don't use it.
Ah,
We don't
well,
care.
at
We don't
The
care
least
at
it's
network,
all.
the
there.
networks don't care.
We
Yeah.
don't care. We're not monetized. We don't give a shit. We don't give a shit.
Mm. Ugh.
But yeah. So yeah, I don't know. How are you? How are you doing? What is
I'm all right. I'm still a little shocked over the plane crash yesterday.
yeah.
Was it yesterday?
It
I
was
think it was yesterday.
Two,
Two
two
days
days
ago.
ago?
Two days
Friday,
ago.
Friday, Friday.
Friday,
Is it
yeah.
anywhere near, not near you, right? You're not
No,
northeast.
no, that was over near
You're
you
south.
guys. It
Yeah,
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 was
yeah. Well,
no
close
near
enough. I mean, it was, yeah, it was
in
northeast.
Northeast.
We're northwest, but it was close. It was it was close to us in the Cotton.
Way closer to you guys than it is
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah, it's really sad. It's really sad.
yeah.
Um, but you know.
It was really sad. But did you see how that thing came down? It looked like it was
Oh
a
my God.
missile.
I know the someone in the comments, there's a lot of actual flight people chiming in, kind of like when the submarine exploded or imploded. Remember the
Uh-huh.
Titan? There's a bunch of good comments, and apparently there's like a elevator cable or something that if it snapped, that would be what would do it. Like it would just go boom. Like it literally just went like you saw.
Yeah, it
And
looked
that
like a
cam of people
missile.
going like ah, like it was close.
Jesus.
I didn't because I didn't see like initially like what was really like I didn't read any of what was going on. I just saw the
Oh,
video
amazing.
and I had the sound off because I was like doing something
Mhm.
and I saw what I thought was a fucking missile.
It looked like it was amazing. It was. I mean,
I thought we were
essentially,
getting like attacked.
but it was. I mean, it was full of fuel, so it was really bad. It was like a missile, literally. I mean, so it wasn't like a ordnance, but it was. It became a missile. It was terrible. I feel so terrible for everybody. And there's people who are still in critical condition in the hospital. So I mean, did you see these burnt
And
out
those were
cars?
obviously
Holy
people that
shit.
were
Oh,
nearby.
the burnt out cars. It was like five burnt out cars. I can't believe like
There's no way that
only
poor
two people died.
family. There's no way the poor family or the pilots or any of the workers could have survived.
No, no, no,
Like,
no, no, no. I'm amazed that people on the ground because these burnt
yeah,
out
I
cars.
saw.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
that they only like two
Two
of them
people were
died.
from
Like
nearby.
that's just
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
No, seven, right? Seven. So there's six on the flight. So only
No,
one.
no, but I meant two as far as nearby people when the thing hit.
Two what?
Two bystanders.
One, I was saying, because there's six on the plane. So they said seven died.
Okay, so
So there's
one
one
bystander. That's
bystander.
what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
amazing, only one because it
That's what I'm
looked
saying.
like a hell of a fire.
That's what I'm saying. And,
Yeah.
and when we
Yeah,
saw the
yeah.
drone footage, there was like burnt out cars, several of
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. But there are
Yeah.
still like five people in critical condition in the hospital. So,
Sheesh.
I mean, if you survive this, I would totally get a tattoo of that plane on my arm or something. Wouldn't you? I'd be like, oh, fuck yeah. I lived.
Wrong hole with that one.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's terrible.
Oh.
So,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
So this is probably not the time for dead baby jokes.
No, no. Did you have some?
I'm so going out. Steve's back there. He's like, "Oh, you were going
Oh,
out."
please no. Oh,
Maybe we
please
do
no.
need the delay.
Yeah, right.
Half the show is just pixelated. Your mouth is pixelated. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, but what are we elsewhere too? Like between that crash, the one that happened the week before,
Yeah.
DC.
like
Yeah.
there were apparently raids in Philly this week.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's really
Yikes.
bad. And
Like
the trade war has started.
the
So that'll
trade
be
war has
fun.
started.
That'll be fun.
Trump tried to shut down like basically access to all medical care in fucking
Oh yeah,
Philly.
yeah, yeah.
It's like fucking every
Elon's in our Treasury Department now. He's
e- e-
Rooting around.
rooting around in the Treasury.
every
Yep.
medical
Yeah,
facility relies
I know.
heavily on federal aid.
Right. And globally, we took that back. I mean, there's like malaria programs that have been helping, not just the people there, but there are Americans in places that we can
Yeah.
appreciate. Let's wipe out malaria if we can, and we're doing a great job. No, let's dial that back. I mean, yeah,
Thankfully, smart judges stepped in and said, "What the fuck are you
for
doing? You don't have the
now,
right to do that."
for now, they'll get fired or kicked out or something unprecedented.
What, you really can't fire a judge?
Yeah, for now. Yeah, you
Though
can't be
apparently
on
you
three.
can fire like most of the FBI, apparently.
Yes, you can, right? Even people and
Yeah.
the civil servants, they said that they can't be fired without reason, but this apparently is a reason. So everyone can be fired with reason. So all they have to do is come up with a reason that their judges say is reasonable. I mean, it's just insane. It
It
is.
is.
We've lost. I mean,
It is
honestly,
gonna
we've
be
lost the
crazy.
game here, guys.
It is. We have lost the plot as a
It's all
fucking
gone.
country.
We have no control. We didn't really get a mandate, but he got a mandate because he has everything he
It
needs.
didn't matter
do
if he needed
wants.
if he had a
Doesn't
mandate or
matter.
not. He was
Doesn't
going to
matter.
do this.
He has it.
Yeah.
As I'm saying, he has the only mandate that matters is the mandate among
That he
the
says
branches
so.
of government. He's
He
got
says
that.
so. That's it.
That's it. That's it. That he's now the mandate. So it doesn't matter. It's just whatever. So one thing I will say though, and I would like to go on the record, and I'm glad that we have this record. So I would like to say that I believe the trade wars that we're having with Canada and Mexico are not about any kind of money sort of situation, as we all know. I think that this administration wants to begin sow chaos in these two countries so that a new candidate can come up that says, I can work with Trump. I'm the one, so they can put the disinformation out there, start getting the people to vote for their MAGA candidates in Mexico and in Canada, because it's always, and get them to do that same thing. And then they've got everything. They're playing Risk. And that's what we're doing. So we're destabilizing. We want the pain and the destabilization. We want that.
What I don't think he accounted for is how much it's gonna fuck us, because
He doesn't care. They're
Canada has
billionaires.
already said, we'll just cut off your electricity,
I
motherfucker.
know. All of us
We'll
are
cut
gonna
off
pay.
your fuel, bitches.
We'll pay. They won't pay. They're fine, but we'll pay.
Yeah, they'll
Yes,
be.
you're right. You're
Yeah.
right. Like they let the water go. He let the reservoirs go in
Yeah.
for no reason other than he got made fun of for saying he opened the faucet when he didn't. So he just released the faucet for no reason. Just insane Mad Kingville like that. Whatever.
Yeah.
I think this is it for a lot of MAGA folks that were maybe voting for him either as a protest vote or on economic reasons or whatever dumb excuse they gave themselves,
Yeah.
are having like a real
Buyer's remorse.
well, the king has no clothes, emperor
Right,
has
well,
no clothes moment.
Well, that's unfortunately the only answer out of this is through it, right? We have to let the shit hit the fan. We have to because his brother will be, and my hairdresser are canaries in the coal mine. And if they give up on their Trump dreams, then I know that he's fallen. But so far, neither one of them has given up. And either one of them stays steadfast in support of their leader. So we'll see what happens.
We will.
Things are moving fairly fast, though.
That's true.
They certainly
It's
are.
very fast. Very fast. Very fast.
Yeah. I think I saw some meme somewhere that's like, oh, the MAGA has lost as well. They just don't know it yet.
I think that's
exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Oh, this is interesting and not related to anything depressing. This is kind of, well, maybe, I don't know. I make anything depressing these days. But WHYY, the NICE program, is going through a new overhaul.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy that will be the journalist on the scene for us, he's working with WHYY to work with us kind of thing. What did you find out about him? Is in prison stuff?
Oh yes, he actually did a lot of. He's done a lot of work with reporting on prisons, conditions in prisons, and things of that sort.
Do you remember his
Oh,
name?
great.
Blake. Let me see.
Joe Blake.
Joe Blake. Let me see if I've got information on him. Hold on.
So I don't know, like maybe this will be something that you might be interested in speaking to. Maybe you can talk to, maybe take it at some point you might want to talk to the group and share what you know. Like, I don't know, like there could be like actual news. And we're supposed to get paid by WHYY now, but it's not much. It's like $200 an article. Right?
Yeah. I make that a day.
It's kind of insulting. But whatever.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do.
Right. Well, I mean, we couldn't pay more, so I get it. But like, they're big, WHYY. So, but whatever. That's okay. They're gonna lose all their funding now anyway, right? Aren't they going after NPR? As
They
like,
are going after NPR.
Yeah.
They're going after everybody. Literally, they are. This is the only time I have ever gotten to personally observe a government at war with itself.
Isn't that wild?
Like, but at the same time, who the fucking couldn't see this coming? Like, you hired the guy that tried to overthrow the government in the first fucking place the last time he was booted out. So how did you not know he was going to fuck everything up?
Thank you. Thank you.
If you can't deal with a pandemic, like a normal, intelligent, government official,
He wanted to
if you
bomb a
can't
tornado or
fucking-
hurricane.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what
Idiot.
made anyone think?
He practiced
he-
fellatio on the campaign trail. He mimed fellatio on the campaign trail.
Well, I
mean,
thought he was
like, what
like
the
jerking.
fuck?
I thought he was like jerking people off.
That too. Well, that was his dance, but he also was like, "Oh, that person." Remember, he did.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot about
He
that.
like literally did that. Like we can't expect anything sane from him. Like just
We hired a 10-year-old boy, like a perverted 10-year-old
a
boy.
perverted and mentally deranged 10-year-old boy. I would trust this, and I have no 10. I could give you like 3 10-year. Give me a day. I'll come back with 3 10-year-old boys. I would put the country in charge of over him.
Yep.
Guarantee you.
Not mine.
Not yours. No,
mine.
yours. No,
Not
no,
mine.
not yours. No one in your perimeter. And no one in my perimeter either. I'd have to go look, but I have nowhere to look.
Though I will say 2 things. If John were president, everybody would have VR
That's good.
headsets,
That'd be good.
and everybody would be able to take apart a microwave.
Would we be able to put it back together?
Not unless you're on
Like-
meth.
Yeah. We'll put a pin in that. We're thinking of different leadership. If we get to the point where we've overthrown the government, we'll come back to that one. It's a
But
good
we
idea.
would have a nice government.
I'm sure.
I tell you what, John is the sweetest little boy on the planet.
He'd be super kind. He'd be super nice.
Except to the second grader he locked in a bathroom this week.
Well, things happen. Being nice doesn't mean you're stupid or you're a pushover.
Sure.
Listen to Greg. So yeah,
Anyway.
that was my big observation for this week. It's just the chaos and how it's gonna just they want it to push into Mexico and Canada, and that's what I think we're in for. And I feel bad for Canada and Mexico, but like, hey,
I think that the reason why they're going after Mexico is because they want to send the military in and do what they would claim would be anti-drug operations, but I really see it like as
they want to get the woman out of there.
seizing, oh yeah,
Yeah.
the only Jewish president outside of fucking
Right?
Israel.
Yep.
You
They want to
know,
get her out
want
of
to
there.
get her
That's
out
what
of
they
there,
want.
huh?
Yeah, that's what they want. Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
going to
but
be
they
good
all- I think
because
they also
Latino
wanna
guys
seize
are
power.
She's
mouthy and
She's
uppity.
mouthy and uppity. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's a nasty
That's-
woman. So
that's every
they're gonna
Jewish
get
woman.
them all riled up to get the woman out, and then they're gonna put in a populist, like a Hungarian kind of guy or whatever, you know, and then they're
Except
gonna
that everybody loves her.
I
That's
know,
the thing.
but
Everybody
hey,
in Mexico loves her.
Well, her best chance is to keep thumbing him in the eye.
it's the only
Mhm.
chance she has, but we'll
Do,
see.
do not do that.
And she will.
I
Do
hope
not
so.
do not do that. Go high when they go low bullshit.
That does
That's how
not
we
work.
got here.
There is one thing that the world should know. Never fuck with a Jewish mama.
Well, I hope. I don't know. Like I'm just saying, there's some horrible people, and this is a game plan we have seen play out and work. So I hope the Mexicans are paying attention and Mexican people, and they know, and they're going to stand strong against this. And same with the Canadians. But you know, we'll see.
I think a lot depends on their social media policies. They allow these guys to run rampant.
It really is. It
Well,
really.
unfortunately, their social media. Well, I don't know about Mexico's social media policies because I don't read Spanish.
Right.
But I know
lot of right-wing in
Canada's
Canada.
social media policies are pretty much the same as ours.
There's a lot of
And like their misinformation and disinformation
Yeah.
has run rampant through
Yeah.
agree.
Canada.
Agree.
Like
Yeah.
there's as much anti-Semitism in Canada as there is in fucking Australia almost.
I don't have a
Yeah.
measure for that.
Yeah. Yeah. What was the South American country where the Supreme Court told Musk he had to
Brazil? Was it
Was
Brazil?
it Brazil? I think
I
it might have been
don't know.
Brazil. They told Musk he had to have like moderators and all that shit, and he's like,
He
"Fuck
didn't
you,
like
I'll
it,
take it
yeah.
down." And they
said,
basically told him, "No, screw you. We're gonna shut you down." And then he capitulated.
he did.
We can use some of those guys. If it's Brazil, I mean, not only did they round up the people who attacked their capital in like 24 hours,
And put him in jail.
but they also told this dick to shut the fuck up or they kick him out of the country. And we can't do that.
Nope.
Well, that's because we're busy, pretending Nazi salutes aren't Nazi salutes.
Right. You didn't see what you saw.
Nope. Because they're both
It-
it's yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
And that's the thing that gets like I'm mad at my people on this one, because we've spent the last year calling out, left-wing people calling it, when they
Mhm.
do it, and rightfully so. Every fucking one of them, all the fucking Nazis should be punched in the face.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big proponent of punching
Nazi
Nazis
punching.
in the face. But you also have to do it equally to the other side.
Sure.
Even if some of them are doing the right thing for the wrong reason right now, when they do the wrong thing for the wrong reason, or whatever, you got to fucking call it out. And there are people in my community right now that are trying to mitigate or justify somehow what Elon Musk did and the things he's said since.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Fucked up.
fucking absurd.
Yeah.
You have to call it out. It's not a partisan thing. A Nazi's a fucking Nazi is a fucking Nazi.
Truth. It's
Wherever the fuck they
people
are.
pick optics over truth. That's why there was no pushback from the Democrats against the election. That's why they were like, oh, the optics would be bad if we asked for one, audit or one court case. So we had to go with the
Complete
appearance as
capitulation.
opposed to the truth. Why not seek the truth? And likewise, call the truth, and don't worry about the optics. The optics will shake out over, what are optics, right?
Yeah.
In time, everything
Talking
changes
principle-
anyway.
we're talking
Like your
principles.
principles are truth. Your
Yeah.
truth is true. What's true is true. I mean, I don't get the optics.
And at the same token, you also have to call, right when it's right. And
Sure.
an example of this, along the similar lines is when Dana White, the UFC dude,
Mm-hmm.
called out that fucking fighter for crazy Nazi fucking shit on that one podcast that he was on.
Okay.
I hate fucking Dana White. Dana White is like a sucky human being.
Yeah.
But he's fucking right.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful that, he had the I don't know if it's courage. I wouldn't call it courage, but like at least
The moral compass, the
moral
backbone, the
compass
backbone. How about?
to say, wrong is wrong is wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of what they did with we were just saying this the other day about Jon Stewart and the whole like when he would bash on having Liz Cheney involved in the effort with Kamala and Dick Cheney. And I'm like, if they're standing up for something like, oh, I don't know, democracy,
Then yeah.
they're welcome.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
I don't care what you've done in the past. It's like, this is not a purity
not-
test.
yes.
It's not time for purity tests.
No.
And we
You
don't
could
do
be a
that on
piece
this
of
side.
shit and do the right thing.
Thank you.
Right.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
I'm a prime example of that.
That's but yeah, the only way out of this is that we're gonna all have to work with people that we'd rather not. People that might be pieces of shit. That's how we make an alliance. That's how you dig yourself out. You figure
And
out
even not people who are, I mean, like, it's funny because, again, like Karen was talking about the hairstylist and my brother, and they're both like, again, like there's so many great qualities they have, but in this one little sliver of their personality, they're off the rails. But does that mean the person is completely, let's just toss them to the side? No, it's just like you gotta work with what you got. I'm sorry.
The only caveat that I would have for that is when they're literally calling for your death.
right.
Well,
And then-
right.
And,
Or other people's death. Or
Right,
other people's death.
Right, that doesn't clear
Right.
you of that. No, it doesn't clear you of that.
Right,
No.
right. If it gets to the point
mind
where
you,
it's sponsored-
I'm sure you guys know that I was making a joke about that.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
But
because
that's
you
the
guys
thing
were
to
like a
think
little
about,
serious
though.
for a second there, like,
No.
Yeah.
But
No,
that's the kind of thing I think about that all the time. That's how I ended a conversation with my hairdresser once because he was getting excited. And I was like, look, dude, just stop talking. I'm like, look, just promise me that if it comes down to it, you're not going to shoot my face off. Like, if it comes right down to it, I need you to not kill me. Okay. So no matter what you believe in, don't kill me. And he's like, I won't kill you. I'm like, okay, remember that. And then we got out of the conversation. But like, that's the kind of thing that I would literally say to his brother if it came to it. Like, just tell me you won't kill me. That's all I care about right now. But when that goes away, it's him and me. I mean, I'm gonna get him first.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't clear you of responsibility. That's true.
I'm a sneaky bitch. I'm gonna get him first.
Mhm. Yep.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. I still can't get over like him firing like
Oh my
most of the FBI.
I know.
DOJ.
Like, yeah.
Okay. The health, everybody, all the federal workers are literally just like, don't let the door.
That is
hit
that
away.
the thing is now is they're trying to get everybody who can retire
Mhm.
to retire.
Yeah.
And the alternative is if you don't retire, they're going to try to fire you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, and that's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like,
Probably,
Yeah.
I would imagine
paying off all the news people.
you probably lose your pension, I would guess, in that case, right?
right.
Pensions
That's
in the
probably what
government?
they'll say. Yeah, that's probably.
yeah,
what
I
they'll
think
say.
that's well, and that's kind of the rub of it.
Right.
It is all what choice will they have? Like they worked all these years.
Right. That's it.
You
got
know,
him by the balls.
it's gross. It's really fucking gross.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only been a month. Not even a month.
I know.
It's not even a
Yeah,
month.
it
It's not even a
feels
month.
like a
It's-
month.
It's only been. It feels like it's already been 4 years.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Where are the midterms?
Like, but it's only been 10 days. What the fuck?
Unbelievable.
At least we will have plenty of material going for the next 4 years. We
Plenty
have
of big
basically
shit.
our show's written for like 4 years.
It's so sad.
It really is.
I don't know. Again, yeah. What fresh hell will happen this week? Any predictions?
I don't. I have no idea what's coming down the pipeline. I got to reread Project 25,
Right?
2025 or something
Right?
to figure out what's coming out next.
All right, because trans people are out of the army, right? And this is
Oh,
horrifying.
yeah.
This is horrifying.
Yeah.
If you're a criminal, you're supposed to be detransitioned.
Wait, how? Wait,
And
what?
then they're going to be detransitioned. If you're a criminal, if you're in the federal government or whatever, the
Oh my
jail
God.
system, any trans people will be detrans, detransitioned and denied further drugs or anything.
Hmm.
And they're going to
I
be
assume it's
put in their room and in their the jail of their original sex.
before we get to that part, which I do want to discuss because it's very dangerous.
Monstrous.
It is, and they're inviting like sexual abuse,
Oh my
rampant
God, it's
sexual
monstrous.
assault and abuse.
And just
But
imagine just living
I
like
I don't understand how they're supposed to detransition.
I
What
guess this is
exactly does that mean? Like,
right.
are they gonna cut their boobs off?
Hopefully
Like
not. I guess they
reattach a
just are going to
penis?
let them not have the drug, deny them the hormonal.
So it's not like people that are fully transitioned.
I don't
It's
know.
like people like somewhere in the middle of
Of
the
the of the
process
transition. Yeah.
Well,
of
I
the
mean,
transition.
most of them are, most people, the majority, I think, don't actually have the surgeries necessarily. They're just living,
I have no idea. I have no
yeah,
idea.
it's
I've
very,
never felt
they're,
the
yeah,
need to talk to any of my trans friends about this
right,
because it
right.
seems a little personal, you know. But I guess now I might have to.
Right, so it's a loss of, yeah, they switched it to public identified 3 days ago. The U.S. judge blocked it, but we'll see how that goes.
Because that seems like a violation of the Eighth Amendment on its
Right.
face.
Well, if you're denying that transition is a thing, then it's not, right? Because then you're not denying them anything that doesn't exist.
It doesn't matter
So they're
because
just
you're still
denying
putting them
access
in a
to gender
position where they're going
affirming
to be
care, and
raped.
they're putting transgender women into men's facilities without any.
Like you are going to get these people raped
Of course you are. Of course you are. That's
and
the point.
killed and
Yeah. Yeah.
killed.
Yeah.
Who cares? They're criminals. They don't deserve anything. They're horrible.
Abs-
We don't care about
that's
them. Yeah, horrible.
It's amazing.
Monstrous. It's monstrous. I can't even imagine like how horrible it would feel to feel to change your body, whether or not you should have or whatever. That's not the case, but you've lived in this a body a certain way for gosh knows how long, and then to have that just taken from you and put in. I mean, your body's going to be different. I mean, imagine that going through that change in incarcerated. I just can't
yeah.
like.
Mm.
It just seems so cruel. But okay,
It is. It's
That's
more
that.
than cruel.
The brand.
It's more than cruel. But at the same time, we said this, the last time he was in power. The cruelty
is
is the point.
it is
Mhm.
it is.
Mhm.
Say it again for the people in back.
Yep.
The
Yep.
cruelty
And the
the
chaos.
the cruelty, the cruelty,
Yep.
and the
And
chaos
chaos. It's all point.
is the point.
That's it. That's how you get misinformation. You can sneak in the disinformation. You can throw people off their You can make things up. You can freak people out so they run to try to help the trans people, but that's a small part of the community. So while they're doing that, their energy is wasted on other. I mean, it's just like it's tried and true. And here we are. And I mean, it's kind of in a weird way. Like, it's like I've been waiting for this. I've been screaming to people that this giant blizzard is coming and no one really
I know,
paid
right?
attention. And it's finally here. And I'm kind of like, yeah, motherfucker, check out this snow. You know what I mean? Like, it's here. And I feel like I've appreciated people.
I am generally a person who loves the "I told you so."
Yeah, this one's a hard one.
Not this time.
This
Not
one's a
this
hard
time.
one. It's not I told you so, but
I
it's
don't
something.
like the. I don't.
The
Just like
only way.
I didn't like the. I'm sorry. Just like I didn't like that I was right about the arena.
Yeah.
I don't like that I'm right about this.
Right. Well, the only way out of it is through it. So we're all in this. It's just we just hunker in. It's just gonna get worse. We know this. We knew this years ago. We talked about this. That's where this goes. And here we are. So it's sad. There is a level while I'm not having an I told you so moment, and I guess I would never do that to people. That's pointless. But I do feel that personally, it's
Normally I
satisfying.
would.
It's satisfying to see the everything coming to fruition just as history has taught us it would, just as the people who studied history have reinforced that it would. It's actually the blizzard is just as fucked up and big as they said it would be, and it is upon us. And there's something satisfying that I know, okay, here we are. Like at least I'm not waiting for it and feeling that people are telling me I'm lying.
It's more of like a feeling of relief that I'm not crazy.
Yes. Yes. Like I felt like Chicken Little for a little while there.
Yeah.
Right?
A little bit.
They treated us like it. They treated us like we're Chicken Little.
I felt, I mean, before the gaslighting from the last year, which is a whole different level, I felt like I was being gaslighted because I saw these things coming and I said, hey, these things are coming.
So many people did.
During the election process, I was like, hey, if you elect this piece of shit, he's gonna do these things.
Yeah.
And it's gonna fuck us up. You thought we were fucked up before.
I know.
Fucking fuck.
It's sad. There's like such a small portion of, but there were some news outlets. There were a bunch of people. There was a little island of people that saw we're there. We got our like telescopes and our history books and our protractors and shit, whatever we need. But we're all like, look, this is where this leads. But no one paid attention and no one cared. No one prepared. And here we are. And again, like I wouldn't say that I'm gloating or anything like that, but there's a certain degree of like, this we saw this coming. Here we are. Let's see the waves gonna hit us. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to pee and then we're gonna have to shut down soon.
Okay.
So I want to talk about one thing because
I
had heard that something about Betelgeuse, the star Betelgeuse in the Orion constellation, potentially going supernova.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Sometime soon.
Would have happened
we've got like 300 years, a window of
3 million years ago or something, but we found seeing it.
Well, I guess technically, yeah, it would be like that long ago.
Yeah,
So technically, it's already happened.
Yeah.
But it'll be like we'll see it within like the next 300 years or something.
Cool.
Interesting.
Freaky.
Huh.
Yeah, they announced that they almost found a new asteroid revolving around, but it turned out to be Elon Musk's Roadster that he launched on a SpaceX mission.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, Starman. Yeah, it's like a
when
dummy.
it does happen though, it'll be as bright as the moon.
Oh really?
Yes.
But 300 years.
Within the next 300 years.
Well, we're probably gonna miss it.
We might probably.
If it's 300 years from now, I don't have another 100 years in me.
We'll be floating around the galaxy.
Oh yeah.
Little parts of us will be floating around.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. That's disgusting.
I don't like that idea.
Didn't Carl Sagan say we're all made of star stuff?
Stardust. Or do you say star stuff?
Star stuff.
Star stuff.
Star stuff.
Star stuff.
Star shit.
And actually, I kind of liked also not to be Pollyannish about it, but I did see that again, that Fred Rogers thing. When disaster hits, you always look for the helpers.
All right, guys.
All
I
right.
think it is about time to wrap this up for today.
This
Cool.
was
a lot of fun.
Delightful. Thank you.
It was very therapeutic.
Yeah.
I agree.
Let's figure out
We
how
have
to
a
get.
safe space here just for us.
Let's figure out how to get John into power.
Yes,
Yes.
sooner rather than later.
Unfortunately, he would forget like what he was supposed to do within like the first 5 minutes.
I'm sure.
And
Chris
when
is
you
gonna-
asked him to do things, he would immediately not hear you until you've said it at least 10 times and screamed at
That
some
sounds fine.
point.
That sounds fine.
That's not a bad.
We can work with that.
Yeah, we can start
I
there.
can work with
I'm
that.
good with that.
I can
Yeah.
work with that. He's got my vote.
I swear, I asked him to because our dryer died,
right.
and I've got to wait for the repair guy to come out to see if I need to replace it or not. I
Mhm.
don't want to replace it because I don't want to spend $1,000.
Who does?
But
Especially
we
spending
had hung out the clothes, and I asked him like 10 different times before I screamed to take down the clothes. And I was finally like,
Why?
because I asked like 10 different times. I'm trying to cook, and like I'm trying to get you to help me in like the most basic way. I didn't even ask you to fold it. I just asked you to take them down so that I can fold it.
Well, I don't know the full history of boys and laundry, but I don't think the two travel well together. I remember dirtying up a lot of underwear, but not really cleaning anything.
See, I had to as a kid. I knew how to fucking do my own laundry by like the time I was like 7.
Uh-oh. You might want to
My-
tell him that story. I'm sure he'll be
They throw it out
My,
right up
my,
when-
my,
when
my
I was
mom's
your age.
my mom's theory was that I should be able to do everything for myself by myself, so that I never needed a woman to like take care of me. Because back then, that's how
Right.
it was. But she wanted me to be able to do that all on my own, so that I didn't need that, and I never needed to depend on anybody else. So that whoever I did marry
Right.
is somebody that I wanted to marry and would be my partner and my friend.
Right. But this is not
know-
something you have chosen to pass on to your son.
I have been trying for fucking
I don't know. Whatever your mom was doing, it was
for
sticking.
fucking 10 years I've been trying to do
All
this.
right.
10 years.
Defeated. Here's where it stops
I
in the
feel
family
like I
line.
am.
We claim white flag.
I feel like I am, but
Tiny
I will
lady.
not give up.
All right.
I will not give up.
All right. Well, on that note,
Fight the good fight.
fight the good fight, my friend.
Until he's 18, and then, well, you know what? I did
Eh.
my best, buddy.
Get out.
Get out my house.
All right.
Just kidding.